Good morning, Restra members. It is October 19th, Sunday morning, and we are shooting progress video number 2 for the Belvoir project. So this is for all of you guys who are in on this Belvoir deal. We got a lot done this week. I'm going to go ahead and show you the progress we've made, but we've got that entire back room ripped out, completely demolished. Built the whole room back from scratch. It looks really good. We've got the entire house re-stuccoed. We've got all the interior demo done. We've got rebar laid on the floor in that back room to get us prepped for, you know, raising that back floor like we talked about. It's actually going to be about 6 inches, not 3 inches like we thought. So it's going to be quite a difference. We've got the French doors in the back, and we're getting ready for paint today. So we're going to shoot the video before we paint so you can see the new stucco and all of that, and then next week on progress video number 3 you'll see the completed paint job. So stay tuned. We're about to pull up to the project and shoot progress video number 2 for the Belvoir project. All right guys, here we are at the Belvoir project. We're shooting progress video number 2, and as you can see, the entire house has been stuccoed, so that's finished, and these guys did a great job on the stucco, so we're really happy with how that turned out. They were fast, they did a nice texture, so they were really good. So we will use them again. As you can see up there, we still have that brick on that pillar right there. Everybody thinks it's a fireplace in there, but it's not. It's just a little brick pillar up there, and we are waiting to finish the stucco on that until the roof gets done, which will be this week. So we'll get the roof done this week, and then they'll finish the stucco up there to match, and that'll be that. So stucco's done. We got these columns built. If you remember, these were just old metal, like wrought iron posts, and they looked, you know, really cheesy. So we got those out of there. We built some posts, we wrapped them and stuccoed them. So I think that adds a lot of curb appeal. I think that'll help sell it. Wasn't very expensive, so we added that little touch. Inside, the demo was pretty much done in the first video, but it is completely demoed inside. Bathrooms, kitchen, all the carpet, all the tile, everything has been ripped up. So, you know, we're down to studs in the bathroom. That'll be 2 weeks from now. Hopefully we'll get to the bathrooms, but this next week we're still concentrating on this back room. And as you remember, this back room was absolutely a mess, and we've got it completely demolished. All of that termite eaten wood, we thought we would try to repair it and, you know, rip out whatever wood was bad, leave some good wood. Turned out there really was so little good wood left back here that we just ripped out this entire back portion of the house. It's about 440 square feet. So we just tore it out completely, started from scratch, and built a new room back here, and it turned out really, really nice. I'm really glad we did that. So now the whole house is nice and solid. You know, 1,200 square feet of this house is block, and then it has this, you know, little 400 square foot addition in the back, and this is the only frame portion, and it's brand new. So, you know, the house is good to go. It's solid. Got all the interior walls back here ripped out also. I thought maybe we would make the master bedroom a little bit bigger by pulling this wall out, but I think we're going to keep it the exact same as it was. I think it'll just work better like that. So bathroom is going to be back there on the left side, master closet back in that corner if you can visualize it, and then there's going to be a wall pretty much pressed up against, maybe, you know, 8 inches from this window right here, and that'll be your master. And then this is just going to be an extension of the living room right here. So all in all, this back addition turned out really nice. We've got this screen mesh down here, which this is, you know, like we talked about, we're going to raise this floor actually about 6 inches. We thought it was going to be, you know, 4 inches, 3-4 inches, and we're actually coming up 6 inches back here. So you can see how high this door is actually off of the floor. I mean, that's a lot of wood. So, you know, it's not gonna look like that. This is all gonna be completely flat. This room is going to be in line with that room, so there's not gonna be a step down. So it's gonna look like one continuous living room, which obviously is what we want. So we're gonna pour this next weekend. Got our frame right there. So once this is poured and this entire floor is the same height as the existing living room, it's gonna look completely different, because it's gonna be, you know, a lot more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. When you look in this room, it's gonna look like one big living room instead of a living room and a little, you know, weird porch area back here. So that's what we're going for, making the living room bigger. I'm gonna get rid of these pocket doors, as we talked about. You know, these sliders, these will not be here, because this used to be a porch, but it's gonna be air conditioned. We've got real French doors in there instead of sliders now. So I think, all in all, this turned out really, really well. It was kind of a big job. This took all week, doing all of these little things while the stucco guys were outside. So, new French doors. I think they look really nice also. We were talking about leaving the sliders in there, but for an extra, you know, $500 in material and $200, you know, to get them installed while those guys were framing up, we just put a nice set of glass French doors in there. So I think that looks really nice. Yeah, again, as you can see, it's all stuccoed back here. All of that's done. Paint is actually beginning today. We're going with our normal, very pale yellow, white trim hunter green roof. So in the next progress video, hopefully we will see a yellow house with white trim and a green roof and this room raised. So that's the plan for next week. Again, today's October 19th. I'll see you guys in a week for progress video number 3.